I'm Matthew Kelly, and welcome back to Radical and Relevant, where each day we explore the genius of the gospel. And what a privilege it is. Today's reading is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, verses 21 through 24. In that same hour, Jesus rejoiced in the Holy Spirit and said, I thank thee, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, for thou hast hidden these things from the wise and understanding and revealed them to babes. Yes, Father, for such was your gracious will. All things have been delivered to me by my Father, and no one knows who the Son is except the Father, and who the Father is except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. Then turning to his disciples, he said privately, Blessed are the eyes which see what you see. For I tell you that many prophets and kings desired to see what you see and did not see it, and to hear what you hear and did not hear it. I said at the beginning of the video, we have this time each day to reflect on the gospel, and what a privilege it is. And that privilege is what Jesus is talking about here today. Blessed are the eyes which see what you see. He's saying to his disciples, guys, for thousands of years, people have been waiting for the Messiah. Blessed are your eyes. Do you see what you see? For I tell you that many prophets and kings desired to see what you see and did not see it, and hear what you hear and did not hear it. And they didn't even imagine what was possible. Like, forget the Eucharist, forget the church. They couldn't have even imagined that. The forgiveness of sins, confession, the life of the church. Those kings, those prophets, all they knew was like, okay, there's a Messiah coming. They didn't even know that much about him. And the level to which God exceeded their expectations is unimaginable. And so Jesus is turning to his disciples and saying, blessed are you. You get to see this. You get to experience this. And how much more is that true for us, To receive the Eucharist, Jesus Christ, body, blood, soul, and divinity. To consume our God. Like the intimacy of that is extraordinary. The intimacy of the Eucharist is revolutionary. It was then, it is now, it always will be. Because if you study history, and if you study world religions, every tribe, every nation has had gods. Every single one. But none of them had an intimate God. None of them had a deeply personal God who was deeply interested in their individual soul and the journey that soul was on and the destination of that soul. And certainly none of them had a God who expressed the intimacy of the Eucharist or even anything remotely in the same universe as that. And so the intimacy of our God, the closeness of our God is quite extraordinary, quite revolutionary. And in the context of world history and world religion, the overwhelming majority, like 99% of gods that people have worshipped, have been impersonal and distant. Impersonal and distant. But our God is not an impersonal and distant God. Our God is a deeply personal, deeply, intimately close God. And that is why. Blessed are the eyes which see what they see. For I tell you, many kings and prophets desired to see what we see, to hear what we hear. They couldn't have even imagined what was possible. But we get to experience it every day. Have a great day, an amazing day. And remember, be bold, be Catholic.